As they came through the tunnel earlier, the Pacers were already in all business mode, ready to defend their home floor. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. And this game features two tremendous passing teams, and there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Kuzma will step in at the 4, with Porzingis at center. Bradley Beal is out there with Wright, and it's Kispert in at the 3 slot. Here's Nembhard. Smith the pass to Nembhard. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Wright looking around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
What you appreciate about Jamal Wright is he knows his role and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Pacers.
Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979.
Goes back up. And Porzingis with the lay-in.
Well, this is an aspect where Porzingis has been criticized, not rebounding with authority, but boy, he does so there.
Halliburton against Wright. They kick out to Hield. Back to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And stolen by Kuzma.
And tried to break him down with the crossover, but the quick hands on D, and suddenly we're going the other way.
And the dunk by Kispert.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. And Turner stays with it.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
Right outside. Pass to Beal. It's tipped. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Right against Halliburton. From outside, off the mark. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Now, here's Kispert, covered by Hield. Now here's Beal. Got a piece of it. It's deflected and stolen by Wright. Porzingis finds Kuzma. In the corner, right with it. Now the pass to Kispert. Puts the move on. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Hield the pass to Nembhard. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Doris, I've heard many times Corey Kispert talk about how glad he was to stay at Gonzaga for his senior year.
Kev, his perspective was so great. What he said was he treated that season as a, quote, runway to the NBA. And that's what it proved to be. He improved in almost every phase of the game and went from a likely second-round pick to top 15. That is tremendous.
Washington trailing. Right outside. Outside, Porzingis. It's Beal on the wing. takes it in. Halliburton with the steal. Poked away and stolen by Wright. It's tipped. It's taken away by Smith. Halliburton for three. And once again off the mark by Indiana. It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington. Kuzma outside. Beal against Halliburton. They need this one. Porzingis trying to get free. A second chance effort. Here's Kuzma. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Passes it to Halliburton. Shot on the wing. Kuzma pulls it in. From the Wizards, they're shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Kispert kicks to Wright. And it's Kispert in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kispert's got 5 points so far.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Wizards out front, up one. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Boy, from the opening tip, they look focused and ready to play. You know, that's really paid off for them to get this early lead.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. DeLon Wright is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Kispert in at the small forward position. Here's Porzingis. Kuzma passes to Porzingis.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the play from Porzingis. They're putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Doris, when healthy, do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin, I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is two things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there.
Up top right. Out left of the wing. Kispert with it. Out guarded by Hield. Kispert kicks to Wright. Kispert with it. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Wright missing. Indiana trailing here. Hield outside. Down low. And stolen by Kuzma. Right wing. Back to Beal. Pass to Kuzma. And Beal gets it to go. Beal's got the lead up to 3 now for Washington.
You can make the case this is the premier shooting guard in the league. Bradley Beal is tough to stop.
Halliburton for 3. Now here's Hield. Defense is right there. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Washington leading now by 3. Now Wright. And it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Here's Nembhard. Washington with the rebound. Kuzma, right side. An easy 2 points on the layup. Kuzma's got his first basket. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
We've got 1:55 left here in the second. Outside for Beal. It's right on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. Kispert wide open. He fires. Off target with his three. Pacers trail by 5. By Hield, nobody around. And the three off target. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. The kick out to Wright. Now here's Kispert. He started close. Just 5 to shoot. Beal drives in. Right outside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. For Indiana, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Stolen by Kispert. Wright with it, picked up by Turner. Here's Beal. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Halliburton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Right outside. Pass to Kispert from downtown. He can't hit that time. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Heel dishes to Turner. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Now here's Kispert. He's covered by Halliburton. Outside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Wizards lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
They got Taylor, and it's Duarte in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Morris kicks to Hachimura. They get a hand on it, and stolen by McConnell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Clearly a foul.
During the Sixers' process days, Doris, they developed lots of undrafted players.
They certainly did, Kev. Look no further than a guy like T.J. McConnell, who entered the league in 2015. Philly allows T.J. to learn how to play the lead guard position. He got plenty of minutes. He could play through his mistakes, and all that experience was huge for McConnell's game.
Here's Barton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barton's got the lead up to 6 now for Washington.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Stolen by Avdia. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. Here's Hachimura. The kick out to Barton. Here's Morris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Wizards have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. So neither attempt will fall that time point. And they'll get another chance. Gafford passes to Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Here's Avdia. Offensive rebound. Over to the left wing. The kick out to Barton. Morris passes to Avdia. No good from outside. Pacers trail by 6. To the middle. Rebounded by Gafford.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Out to Morris. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Gafford inside. Taylor's there. Gafford finds Barton. Back to Gafford. And the layup falls. And now it's a 10-point Wizards lead.
Works that one inside nicely.
And the Pacers shooting the ball for just 28%. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. To end the drought. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Morris kicks to Barton. Morris looking over the floor. The Pacers pull it in. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Taylor, nice move. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Jordan is going to throw it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's McConnell. That one goes in.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Morris right side. Barton outside. Over in the corner, Avdia. That 3 off the mark. Pacers trail by 8. Inside, Mathurin. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. To the paint, here's Hachimura. Banked in off the glass. Hachimura's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the finishing ability of Rui Hachimura on display. This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove.
Here's Forte. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
And that's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Right outside. The drive by Beal. Kuzma passes to Beal. Clock at 6. Stolen away. Here's Nemhard. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Washington Wizards in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Bradley Beal is out there with Wright. And it's Kispert in at the 3.
My goodness, what a dribble drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
And Wright kicks to Beal. With the drive. Out to the right wing. Kispert dishes to Beal. Shot clock at 3. Good D by Hield. The pass to Nemhard. Hield outside. Required. Nailed from three-point land. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Wright finds Beal. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Back to Beal. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Kuzma. And another miss by Washington. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner, pretty fast to his teammates.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Guys, I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. discussed with his players. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now.
Thanks so much, David.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
For Indiana, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Halliburton passes to Turner. Porzingis with the steal. Outside, Beal. This quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Kispert. Just 5 to shoot. Kuzma kicks to Kispert. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Beal from long range. Pacers with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Halliburton against Wright. The dish to Beal. They double-team Beal. Wright, the pass to Kuzma. Can they get it? The shot missing. Good work defensively by Smith. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Here's Halliburton. Count it, and the foul. One on Kispert.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed. You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Right outside. Out to Porzingis. .143 left here in the fourth quarter. There's Beal with the 3. And another miss by Washington.
Simply put, a better shot pass. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Nemhard, the pass to Hield. Three-pointer. And the Pacers, another 3.
Nice play. You can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Porzingis can't hit. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Wizards trail by 7. And Wright kicks to Kispert. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
And allowing this to go no further. He stops a 15-0 run by the Pacers.
They kick out to Hield. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Halliburton against Wright. Outside Halliburton. Here's Nemhard. The Pacers getting another chance here. Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Nemhard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
You know, we call that great recognition of the situation. He knew where the double team on him was coming from. A teammate was open somewhere, and he found it.
And Smith launches it from deep. They get it back, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Here's Wright. And here is Beal. No good. So it's Indiana picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but
It's going to be the Pacers off the tip. And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Barrett in at the 3. Now here's Heel. And he makes it on the layup. And this is one of the most heated rivalries in the league. Clark, two teams that know each other very well.
Boy, I tell you, there is another level of electricity when these teams meet, B.A. We can feel it. It's palpable. The fans are into it. The players are into it. It's just turned up a little bit more.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Now Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Halliburton against Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smith.
Well, the mixture of power and balance really makes Randall a threat defensively.
Outside for Halliburton, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside Brunson. From deep. Buries it from 3.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Halliburton misses. Outside Reddish. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Randle. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Back to Brunson. Healed against Randle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You could really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Halliburton. Soft touch off the glass.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Brunson up top. Defended by Halliburton. Robinson passes to Randle. Count that one. Randall's got his second basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Halliburton. 1:33 left now in the first quarter. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Brunson finds Reddish. Takes the 3. Pacers with a rebound. Here's Nembhard. Good work defensively by Randle. 1:05 left in the first quarter here. Brunson passes to Reddish. Back to Brunson. From behind the arc. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
3-pointer, Halliburton. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks with the lead. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Brunson passes to Reddish. Just 5 to shoot.
Randall with the jam.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Smith outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
And so it's New York, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
So on the floor for New York. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Cam Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Randall finds Reddish. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Halliburton outside. With the drive, lays it up and banks it in. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And Brunson, here we go. Halliburton with some nice D.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Out to Hield. There's the triple. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by Hield. Hield's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of the team.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Hield against Barrett. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Clock at 6. Outside Hield. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Brunson. Misses from short range. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Smith with it. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Reddish. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Halliburton against Brunson. Here's Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. The 3. Offensive board.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound and the bucket.
Brunson against Halliburton. Reddish passes to Brunson. Randall inside. He's against Smith. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Barrett. And there's the drive. Here's Robinson. And he lays it up and in. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Out to Hield. The 3 is up. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton. It's all knotted up.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
Brunson passes to Reddish. 59 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
And the basket by Halliburton. Here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Pass to Barrett. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Halliburton just too good for the defense there. Great tenacity and physicality on that drive.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Brunson passes to Reddish. Back to Brunson. Deflected. And they recover it. Outside Reddish. Shot clock at 6. Knicks keep it alive. And a big finish by Robinson.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to his team because of what he does.
It's a tie game in Indiana. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
T.J. McConnell is out there with Chris Duarte. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Taylor in at the 4. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Hartenstein, he drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Hartenstein's got his first points of the game. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and it'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Second free throw, no good. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Rose, the pass to Toppin, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent in finding his teammates.
Here's Duarte, guarded by Quickly. McConnell with it, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Taylor. The shot off that time. And New York the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Rose against McConnell. Toppin outside. On the wing, Fournier. Here's Hartenstein. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. Hartenstein's gotten 4 this quarter.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Pass to Taylor, to the paint. Here's Batadze. McConnell, and he banks in the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited.
For New York, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Rose outside. Quickly outside. Launches it. The Pacers pull it in. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the wing, right side. Here's McConnell. And that one's on target from the wing. And now just a 1-point New York lead. McConnell against Rose. Outside Fournier. Over to the left wing. Here's Toppin. Pass to Hartenstein. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Matherin. Fournier covering. And he goes in for the dunk.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
To the middle. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. .114 left to play in the third. McConnell outside for the lead. And the layup is good off the glass. McConnell's got 6 in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Rose. Here's Hartenstein. And another shot. And at last, they get one to fall. Hartenstein's got 8 points. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
McConnell outside. And the layup is good. Give him 8 points now.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Rose against McConnell. Toppin passes to Rose. Back to Toppin. Quickly outside. Off target from outside. Here's Duarte. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to McConnell. And that one drops. Now it's a 3-point Indiana lead.
But check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Pacers up by 3. And time to step. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for New York. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. Here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Now Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Randall. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Smith. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Now a timeout called by New York. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He said, quote, "We are within striking distance. This is where we take over and turn this game into our favor. Let's go get it.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. New York trailing. Outside Brunson. Outside Reddish. Jacks up a three. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
With the handle goes Julius Randall. Boy, there's a lot you got to like about this kid.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Halliburton outside. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton right side. Pass to Heel. It's tipped.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall. Otherwise, he's going to block it.
For New York, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Brunson passes to Barrett. Randall with it. And they'll get another chance. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Indiana leading. Halliburton on the wing. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Brunson passes to Randall. The kick out to Brunson. There's the drive. And he throws it down with one hand.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Outside for Halliburton. Over Brunson. Halliburton misses.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Reddish banked it in off the glass. Now just a 1-point Pacer lead.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. Big-time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, and Tyrese, we trust.
Halliburton against Brunson. Inside. Pass to Randall. Right side Reddish. Outside for Randall. It's stolen by Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Here's Heel. Halliburton, a screen on Barrett. And here's Halliburton. And he sinks it.
I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside, from the field in general, has been superb.
32 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Randall. He's got a piece of it. To the inside, Nembhard. Halliburton against Brunson. Releases. Another miss by Halliburton. Here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Brunson scanning the floor. Dish now to Robinson. Sweet move.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Robinson misses. And more as Morris has got the ball here for the Wizards. Pass to Kuzma. Kicks to Kispert. Beal gets a wide open look. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him. And I love watching Mitchell Robinson play. He brings physicality to the center position with that 7-foot, 240-pound frame.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Morris kicks to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And Beal with the reveal of some of his resiliency on that and one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Porzingis with the block. And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. And Brent, about Mitchell Robinson. He is fun to watch down low.
He's so dominant. He uses that body to his advantage to gain position. And right now he's at that time in his career where he's still sharing time and looking for a full-time starting role. I think that's on the horizon.
Now here's Brunson. Carries it from three-point range. Brunson's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here is Beal. Morris outside. The wide open look here for Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Well, if Porzingis has range from the top, those corners have to look easy for him.
Brunson kicks to Randall. To Brunson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Randall. He's to Barrett. Feeds to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it. And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
Now here's Porzingis. Out to Morris. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Morris against Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Kuzma can't get it to go. A factor in Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brent, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something, trying to get their star player healthy, and trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
Morris with the ball. Brunson picks him up. This is it to Kispert. 1:36 left here in the opening quarter. Porzingis can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it goes down 2 points.
A nice tricky handle from Reddish there, setting himself up and initiates for himself.
To the middle, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Randall against Kuzma. Now here's Reddish. Defense right on him. Barrett wide open. He fires. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Finding some room there on the perimeter. The lefty, R.J. Barrett, knocks it down.
Over to the wing. Here's Kispert. No good off the back of the rim.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
Reddish kicks to Brunson. He feeds it to Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Mitchell Robinson is one of the best finishers that you have down low in the NBA.
Good on the second free throw. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Morris with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. We've got 13 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Morris. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Here's Brunson. Here's Robinson. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Morris and Beal are the guards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Kispert in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. You know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. 4 on the clock. A 3 from Morris. Randall grabs the board. New York leading by 4. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy. That's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Barrett for 3. Here's Robinson. Hefty move, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Morris kicks to Beal. No good with the triple. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The pass to Barrett. Here's Reddish. Porzingis with the steal. Beal up top. By Reddish. Down low. Here's Porzingis from outside the arc. Kispert, no good. New York leading by 6. Pass to Barrett. And you hear the term point.
And how about RJ getting a little bit fancy with that one as he flushes it home.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Beal. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Brunson against Morris. Like at 6. They're at the pass to Reddish. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson Robinson, that's good.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Gisbert kicks to Morris. Driving in, out to the right wing. Now here's Beal. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson doing the work on that shot, swatted away.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Reddish finds Randall. Robinson with it. Back to Randall. New York moving it around. The three. Barrett connects from three-point range. Barrett's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks. Now Morris. He dishes it to Gisbert. And there's the drive. Beal from long range. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't, despite the miss. No defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Wizards. Robinson with the block. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Brunson, here we go. Misses from close range. And here is Morris. To the inside. It's stolen by Reddish. To the paint. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
And right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow!
And how about the use of that final position?
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back. Too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Obi Toppin. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. Home in the paint. Fournier with the ball. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Quickly with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
One of the more striking things about Emmanuel quickly is his ability to draw fouls and get to the line. That's pretty special for a young player, and he's automatic when he gets there.
And Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Right, the pass to Gafford. Right wing. And Gafford throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And for a perimeter player to draw as many fouls as quickly, Brent, that's pretty impressive.
Well, there's some ability in there for him as a passer, too, so he can find teammates. He'll drive into the lane. It's just a matter of him recognizing when it's time for him, time for a teammate.
Count it. Gafford's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
Driving to the basket. The shot's good from quickly. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Back to Barton. 6 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Will Barton has just been a steady force. He's got a lot of experience. He has those nights where he gets it going offensively. He's willing to do whatever, but he does make positive contributions.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
On the wing quickly for three. That shot, no good. Wizards trail by 11. And right, here we go. Hachimura, good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Hachimura's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Back to Rose. And the rejection by Gafford. And they get it back.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Knicks.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second. By quickly to the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Toppin trying to gain his confidence by sharing the ball. He gets an assist.
Hachimura with a screen on Rose. And right, here we go. And finished off by Wright.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Barton kicks to Gafford. Back to Barton. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The kick out to Wright. Second shot opportunity. Here's Gafford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Evan Fournier. Washington shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. So he comes up empty at the line. The Knicks leading by 10. An impressive feat last year. Fournier set the record for most threes in a season by a Knicks player.
And that number surpassed the great John Starks mark. Fournier always brings great shooting wherever it is that he plays, and especially from the three-point. And Hachimura at 6'8", no problem for him to get up.
Rose scanning the floor. It's stolen by Hachimura. Wright with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Hachimura, the pass to Avdia. Rose against Wright. Shot clock at 6. Here's Avdia. Off target from 3-point range. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Now, here's Toppin. Guarded by Wright. Back to Toppin. Pass to Hartenstein. It's the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Hartenstein's got 5 now.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Gafford sets the pick for Wright. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 8 in the bucket from Gafford.
Just to make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Kispert in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. Trailing here by 8. Morris passes to Beal. He's off on that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Randall dishes to Robinson. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. The Wizards shooting not great, 40% for the game. Morris against Brunson. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Robinson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I think there are a lot of big men in this league who don't realize that Mitchell Robinson has that kind of quickness. They end up fouling him quite a bit.
He's off on the second. Wizards trail by 8. Outside, Beal. Passes it to Porzingis. Back to Beal. He kicks to Kispert. 6 to shoot. Kuzma, right side. And another miss by Washington. The Knicks leading by 8. Brunson the pass to Barrett. Randall outside. There's the pass to Reddish. There's the feed to Robinson. Outside for Randall. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Morris into the lane. Doesn't go for him. Randall with some nice D. The Knicks shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Rebound by Kispert.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Morris finds Kuzma. Here's Kispert. And it's Beal in the corner. Pass to Kispert. The trade. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Reddish getting up there and getting explosive.
Wizards trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Runs in the bench to Reddish. Plenty of space. That one a 10 offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
Morris against Randall. Out to Morris. Pass to Porzingis. Basket counts.
If Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7-3, he can hurt you.
Brunson against Morris. Passes to Reddish. Back to Randall. Porzingis with the block. Now here's Beal, guarded closer. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Reddish with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Count that one.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for New York.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Mitchell Robinson.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He's not messing around.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Kuzma passes to Porzingis from past the arc, and Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Porzingis.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the three.
Brunson with a clean look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Knicks lead by 12.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Beal finds Morris. Outside for Beal. Lets it go from the wing. Offline. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Ulrich, this is Kevin Harmon.
Oh, say does
And the Pacers start out with the ball. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. They've got Jalen Smith. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in a two-guard. How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA. Because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA. Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. 6 to shoot. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, this is about calm demeanor, not letting the duress of the shot clock. Miles Turner delivers with the shot clock dwindling.
Well, the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now here's Morris. Defense is right there. Out to Beal. Out left to the wing. And here's Kispert from the arc. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Three-pointer. Counted from distance.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career. Tyrese Halliburton, let him hear you.
Pass to Kispert for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And that one is hammered home.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Now here's Hield. Pass to Smith. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Washington now. It's a three-point game. Here's Kispert. Morris outside. And Turner with the block.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
And the basket by Hield.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And Washington has possession after the basket by Indiana. Out to Beal. Shot to stop the run. And then Beal with the dunk.
Don't sleep on the athletic ability of Bradley Beal. I know he's a sweet shooter, but boy, can he get off his feet.
Halliburton up top. 5 points in the game. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Kuzma. Washington has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
Halliburton against Morris. Halliburton misses. Washington trailing. Pass to Beal. Out to the right wing. Kuzma down low. Covered by Smith. Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. Oh, and Turner with a block. And they get it back. Kuzma, that's good. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from deep. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Puts it up. Off the left rim and out.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Inside. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Smith. The steal. He gets it off. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair, and it's Kispert in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Now here's Hield. Back to Smith. Wide open. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Beal with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Morris for 3. Pacers with a rebound. Here's Halliburton. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Yeah, this play is about the effort level of Tyrese Halliburton, running the floor to get that break.
Morris passes to Porzingis. And that That comes off the assist by Morris. And pick and rolls, never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Here's Kispert. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Oh, Kyle Kuzma off his feet in a hurry. Nice finish.
Halliburton up top, guarded by Morris. He was all alone on that one. Halliburton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Morris against Halliburton. Morris passes to Kuzma. Here's Beal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Beal's got 6.
Well, Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker, finishing through contact. That is beautiful. Boy, you think about the surprises at the trade deadline back in 2022. The one that shocked me the most, the Mavericks sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. I was shocked.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 9. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 11 points in the game.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Here's Beal. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Doris, the big Porzingis trade really did catch people off guard.
It seemed when he was acquired by the Mavericks that Kristaps and Luka Doncic were going to be the backbone of the Mavericks for a long time. How quickly things change in the NBA.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 11. Healed from outside. It's rebounded by Morris. The Wizards have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Pass to Kispert. Let's go with a 3. And they recover it. Back to Morris. Now Kuzma fires the 3. And he misses. Only 2 for 6.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
2 things you love here. How confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
And he's good on the second. 1:43 left to play in the second quarter. Washington has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Kispert. Shot clock at 6. And Turner with the block. Here's Nembhard, hounded by Beal, and stolen by Porzingis. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I think we've certainly seen Kyle Kuzma grow in his maturity and understanding about the game. It's not always about the scoring. It's what contributes to winning, and he has really grown in that aspect.
Good on the second one. 1:05 left in the second. Halliburton against Morris. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. And a miss there on the triple. The Wizards with a lead. Pass to Beal. Now here's Porzingis. Out to Beal. Here's Kispert. 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And again, Washington, no good. The Pacers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Hield. In transition, here come the Pacers. A nice shot by Smith.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
And here Here's Morris. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Wizards.
The Pacers. 18.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. They've got Goga Bitadze. Chris Duarte is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Taylor in at power forward. Here's McConnell. Goes back up. Pass to Taylor. Down low. Here's Bitadze. Second chance shot. That shot off the mark. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
Wait, think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the second round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
And with Gafford, Doris, he earned a 3-year, $40 million deal.
He did, B.A., and it had everything to do with what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league. His rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat at the cup, all very worthy of that contract.
Indiana trailing here. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Duarte. He's guarded by Barton. Here's McConnell. And he converts the layup. McConnell's got his first 2 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Right outside. That's tipped and stolen by McConnell. Right with a steal. Pass to Avdia. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, good whistle there.
And 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. When you combine that with his motor, too, I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
And he makes both free throws. Here's McConnell. And Gafford with the block. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Hachimura finds Gafford. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Taylor. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Right outside to the paint. Here's Gafford. Can't get it to drop. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. To the right side. Here's Matherin. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And now just a 1-point Wizard lead.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And the Wizards call time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Here's Wright. No good on the shot. So Indiana will take it the other way. Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. Here's Matherin. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. For Washington, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half.
Boy, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Yeah, what separates Rui Hachimura is his great strength and his motor. Just brings so much energy.
McConnell outside. Pass to Duarte. This for the tie. Gets the three to fall. Duarte's got his first 3 points of the game. And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand that the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that. Start to establish some consistency.
5 to shoot. Back to Avdia. Hey, from beyond the arc. Duarte grabs the board. The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Stolen by Gafford. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hachimura. Gafford in the post. Working on Batase. And it's Gafford missing. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
9 seconds left in the third. To the middle. Here's Smith. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Pacers out in front. They're up by 2. And well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And the Pacers shooting the ball at 48% so far. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Kispert in at the small forward position. That's the group for Washington right now.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Back to Morris. Pass to Kispert. Fires from deep. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. They get it back. Here's Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Oh, Morris with a steal. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. It's stolen by Halliburton. Inside, Beal. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Buddy Hield's so active on the offensive end, finds the defense in a compromised position, and gets what he's looking for.
Hield hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. It's a one-on-one situation. Pass to Nembhard. Fires the 3. Indiana again missing. Washington trailing. Oh, stolen by Turner. Halliburton outside. Down low. And it's Hield. That time on the assist from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Pacers?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals, putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Halliburton against Morris. Kuzma. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebound, Washington. Kuzma's got 9 rebounds now. Morris with it, guarded by Smith. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. For 3. Smith no good. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Indiana leading. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. From the arc. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Beal to pass to Kuzma. To the left side wing. Here's Kispert, guarded by Hield. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, one thing we know, Porzingis is fearless. He had no hesitation on what was a huge basket for them.
Halliburton up top, guarded by Morris. Pass to Nembhard. Indiana again missing.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Morris outside. Kuzma outside. Here's Kispert. It's Beal on the wing. Nails it from 3.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. It's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 3.
You want the answer? Can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
Morris down low. Defended by Halliburton. Now here's Beal. There's 5 on the clock. To tie it up. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8. Pass to Hield. To the middle. Halliburton left side. The 3 ball. And the 3-pointer goes. And now it's a 6-point Indiana lead.
Fearless move by Tyrese Halliburton. The game is complete and the mind is ready.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Kuzma with the miss. Here's Hield. Pass to Halliburton. Outside Hield. This one for 3. And they get it back. And so the Pacers take the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have 2 choices.
So Indiana wins the tip. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Turner. Smith is out there with Hield. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Now, here's Halliburton. Hield can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
Hield with it. Barrett covering. Out to Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson. And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out in Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be moved for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
And here's Indiana. Halliburton outside, takes it inside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Brown. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
At the elbow, Randall. He lobs it up, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Hield against Barrett. Smith for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Reddish kicks to Barrett. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Halliburton. Inside, it's stolen by Reddish. Randall against Smith. The pass to Reddish. Ooh, the double clutch.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner, hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Robinson kicks to Brunson. Back to Robinson. And it's sent back by Turner. And he gets it back. Robinson, that's good. Here's Halliburton. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Alden. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. To have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So, guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Brunson goes in. And finished off by Robinson.
Oh, that's great TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Halliburton against Brunson. Over in the corner, Reddish. Offline with his three. Indiana trailing here. Healed outside. Smith outside. A crossover. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's Barrett. Here he goes. And Barrett slams it in.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the D, good night.
And Brunson comes to help. Heel the pass to Nemhard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Brunson with a clean look. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They get the rebound. Turner misses in close. The Knicks leading by 3. Brunson kicks to Barrett. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barrett's got his second bucket.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
They kick out to Heel. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead by 5. Back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And Buenos Noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. You might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Smith is out there with Heel. And there's Miles Turner. And there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nemhard in a shooting guard. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Halliburton with it. Pass to Turner. That's good, and Halliburton with the assist.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Here's Brunson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. No good on the triple. The Knicks leading by 9. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. The rebound by Halliburton.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
The second effort. Here's Turner. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Barrett against Hield. Over in the corner, Reddish. Drills it from outside. Reddish has got the lead up to 12 now for New York.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Passes it to Smith. Here's Nemhard. The three. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Reddish with the slam.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Halliburton. There's the drive. Three-pointer, Hield. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Here's Brunson, and that one is hammered home.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Brunson against Halliburton. Nemhard, the pass to Turner. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touchdown on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
Brunson kicks to Reddish. Here's Randall, and it's sent back by Turner. And he recovers it. 5 on the clock. Brunson finds Robinson. Another shot. Goes up again with the clock winding down. Pass to Barrett. They shoot again. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Here's Turner, and the lead is down inside single digits. Turner's got 6 points. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. In the corner, Barrett with it. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Halliburton. Halliburton on the wing. On the pass to Hield. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And playing 4 years of college often hurts your draft status, but it got Hield ready for the NBA. And by his second year, he's one of the team's best starters.
No good on the second free throw. He got it up, and And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the New York Knicks bringing the quarter to a close with us. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Nice game, great performance by Julius Randle.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And is out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. It's deflected. Hartenstein passes to Rose. Here's Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
McConnell scanning the floor. Here's Taylor, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in. The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
McConnell against Rose. McConnell passes to be touched, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Mark, you know about Indiana. The Pacers, a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
Now, here's Fournier, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, it's still a nice defensive play.
Now, here's Quickly. He's covered closely, lays it up and banks it in.
When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Duarte to the wing right side. Taylor passes Duarte. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
Now, here's Toppin. And it's Quickly in the corner. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Toppin with the steal. Here's Rose. Outside Fournier. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. Here's Toppin. Here's Hartenstein, and he dunks it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Duarte. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Duarte. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Duarte has got 5 now.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Rose against McConnell. On the basket by Rose. Rose has got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
Here's Duarte. Here's Mathurin. He's guarded by Fournier. Passes it to Mathurin. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Rose to the paint. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Knicks out front. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Indiana. Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then it's Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot.
How about Halliburton getting his hands dirty, going in there, crashing the offensive glass? Love the versatility.
Here's Brunson outside for Randall. Drives to the hoop. And Randall throws it down.
Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
26.
Halliburton outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brunson finds Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Up top, Barrett, covered by Hield. Randall surveying the D. Back to Barrett. They get it again. Robinson kicks to Reddish. Some nice passing by New York here. Tries again. Robinson misses. Pacers trail by 19. Halliburton for 3. Here's Turner. Second shot opportunity over Randall. Outside for Halliburton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Brunson the pass to Reddish. Back to Brunson. Picked his pocket. Now, here is Halliburton. Launches a 3. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. It's Barrett on the wing. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. Reddish finds Brunson. Launches it. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Brunson. On the pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton kicks to Smith. Trying to get something going, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Pacers trail by 19.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for New York.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box, there were some great numbers for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Now Barrett takes a 3. Rebound by Smith. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Halliburton. Hield finds Turner. Barrett against Halliburton. Hield from outside. No good on that one. So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for David. Thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
This matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, BA, these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Now Washington starting five. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Kispert in at the small forward position. Here's Kispert. Here's Morris. Here's Porzingis. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
And here are the Knicks now. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound Washington. Beal outside. They kick it out to Porzingis. No good. Good work defensively by Robinson. And you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than one season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, BA. But now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year. So these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Count it.
And Porzingis at 7'3" doesn't just go through, he goes over contact.
Outside Brunson. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Robinson on the wing. Randall, the pass to Reddish. Robinson with it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Kuzma outside. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Morris against Brunson. Up top Reddish. Over Morris. Reddish misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Morris. Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis.
Mitchell Robinson is so long out there that he can cover so much ground, and the shooter's not able to overcome it sometimes.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Here's Morris. Following the bucket by the Knicks. Kuzma outside. Morris outside. Clock at 6. And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older.
But in the BA, but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once RJ hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I'll tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage, he takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to, and this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
Now here's Randall. It's stolen by Kuzma. The kick out to Morris. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Kuzma finds Beal. Morris with it. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. And now the Knicks on the break. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And this is the kind of play you want out of R.J. Barrett. Just hustle plays.
Beal outside. It's not going to go for him. New York goes the other way with it. Outside Barrett. Outside Reddish. Fires for 3. Kispert grabs a miss. For Washington, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Morris. Puts up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. And that ties it up.
And Kuzma showing more and more that he's becoming a playmaker on the offensive end of the floor.
Now here's Reddish. 26 seconds left to play in the first. And he banks in the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Beal against Reddish. Outside Porzingis. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. It's stolen by Kuzma. Morris right side. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks out in front. Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Cam Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Brunson up top. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
He's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
Now here's Morris. Inside, Kuzma. Doesn't go for him. Randall with some nice D. The Knicks with the lead.
Big back in that 21 season. Finally, the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it's been 7 years since they got there. And Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor. Well deserved.
Morris passes to Kuzma. The crossover. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Good at getting defenders to compromise on the inside. Kuzma drawing a foul that time.
It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brent.
Yeah, BA, they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
Kuzma with a screen on Brunson. Kuzma outside. Here's Kispert. Robinson defending. Back to Kuzma. The 3. hits the trifecta. Kuzma's got 6 points.
Kuzma, rise, and fire.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Brunson against Morris. Takes a 13-footer. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Kispert. Brunson defending. Beal outside. Pass to Kuzma. Morris for 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Here's Brunson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Randall with a steal. Brunson against Morris. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist from Randall.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
Beal attacking. And then Beal with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. It's Barrett on the wing to the paint. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Kispert. Brunson defending. Pass to Kispert. Morris outside. Now Porzingis. Out to Beal. Here's the 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Barrett finds Randall. Back to Barrett. This one for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. You got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
Morris passes to Beal. Here's Kispert to the middle. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
Pass to Randall. Barrett, a screen on Kuzma. Bradley Beal puts it in. Washington has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Morris passes to Beal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brunson on the drive. There's the steal. Now Beal. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Beal. Kuzma with a screen on Reddish. With 2 seconds left. And then Beal with the dunk.
Driving inside Beal is a real problem for the defense.
He got it up. The shot, no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Knicks out in front. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will...
21.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Cam Reddish with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so in the game for Washington. In it forward, it's Brown Jr. and Hachimura. DeLon Wright is out there with Will Barton. And it's Gafford in at center, locking down the middle. Wright, the pass to Barton. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Pass to Rose. Here's Hartenstein. The kick out to Fournier. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Top-end shot is off. Washington trailing. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move for him.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. We saw him find his form. He looks like a keeper.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago. The 2011 season. Whew, that was something special.
Wright, the pass to Hachimura. Back to Wright. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Fournier for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Fournier's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. D. Rose in 2011. MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
What a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. He just won that vote in a landslide. The Bulls team winning 62 games and it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. That was LeBron's first Miami season, and Boston still had the big 3. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Toppin left side. Outside Fournier. The 3 ball. Rebound Washington. It's Wright on the wing. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Hachimura from long range. And another miss by Washington. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Out to Rose. Tipped. Wright with a steal. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Wright, pass to Barton. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First 2 fouls.
New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Rose against Wright. Rose, the pass to Quickly. It's stolen by Wright. To the inside, Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And that's a solid flush from Hachimura.
Wright against Rose. Outside Fournier. 3-pointer off the mark.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
It's Avdia on the wing. Fournier covering. Back to Wright. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barton into the lane.
Well, that's an awesome dunk from Will Barton on that possession. You got to be aware of his athleticism sneaking up on you.
Rose outside. Quickly outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Barton. Goes up off the inbound. And it's Quickly with a miss. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. This for the tie. Barton's shot off the mark.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
It could go. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Cam Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Barrett in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Beal right side. Lays it up and banks it in.
Bradley Beal knowing how to get it done on the inside, finding a nice way to finish that time.
The Knicks with the lead. Outside Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. Here's Reddish. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And Washington has possession. Morris passes to Kuzma. Beal finds Kuzma. Morris against Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Porzingis with a screen on Reddish. Outside Porzingis. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
And good heads up from Bradley Beal, just spots the ready shooter.
Brunson against Morris. And Brunson, here we go. Banked it in off the glass.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Brunson against Morris. Pass to Kispert. Out to Beal. 3-pointer. Porzingis against Robinson. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. For New York, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Brunson on the drive. Reddish against Morris. Reddish passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Kuzma outside. Morris against Brunson. Robinson with the block. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Barrett finds Randall. 5 on the clock. Outside Barrett. Back to Brunson. There's the triple. Rebound Washington. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Reddish against Beal. Pass to Kispert. And stolen by Barrett. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate, elevate like RJ did there.
Morris outside. Kuzma outside. Count it.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
For New York, they've got 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Back to Brunson from outside the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Beal on the wing. Another shot. And Porzingis lays it in. And now it's just a 4-point New York lead.
That's a huge confidence boost right there for Kristaps Porzingis. He's proving he's got what it takes in those moments.
Three-pointer. He can't hit that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. Morris outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Kispert, guarded by Barrett. 4 on the clock. It's Kuzma with the miss. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objective right now, taking care of the rocks and using some time.
Barrett is still working on his free throw consistency. Here's a chance to show how far he's come.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go, so he can't get either to fall. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Porzingis. Jacks up a 3. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. Now a timeout called by Washington. They're trailing by 2. 15 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now. And Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And here's Beal. Kuzma up top. Beal outside. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So alongside...